Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys Podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
Welcome to Cowboy Boys episode 109, the return of Shayne, who is not dead.
I was dead, but I'm alive now.
You returned after 3 days.
Wait, if this wasn't the Patreon, were you going to say something different? Do you have a spot? Oh, okay. Wow. I was trying to give you the chance to be like, yeah, I was going to say something. And if you tune into the Patreon, you can find out what interesting and wild thing I was going to say that I'm not allowed to say here.
I mean, they'll just have to tune in. I don't even tease.
Oh my
God! If you want to know what we say behind the paywall, or it could be worse, it could be better, it could be anything. You don't know. It's so tantalizing.
Oh my God! Corinne Fisher just texted me.
Oh shit! Do we need to pause?
No, we don't need to pause. What is she saying? She sent me a video. Oh my God! It's someone calling her ableist, and she wants to. She's like, "What is that?"
That's a normal thing. When I had a lot of people don't. They're throwing all the SJW terms. They're coming too fast. Too many too fast.
No, I agree. Listen, I feel for my not online friends. Everyone who's not on Twitter that isn't online enough, and then there's just like new terms. Like Corinne was like, "I hate the term TERF." And I was like, don't say that anymore. Don't say that anymore.
Why not?
Exclusionary radical feminist.
Yeah, she hates it.
Well, because she doesn't quite understand. I don't think she understands the implication of saying I don't like the term. As in, she wants to defend them.
I get it.
You get TERFs?
No, I get where she's coming from.
I don't think she gets where she's coming from.
That's where I get it.
Yeah.
Because
it's like a terrible thing. It's like the lady Nazi.
I just talked to my dad the other day, and he was complaining about, because he works in like the tech industry.
Yeah.
And he's complaining about pronouns. He's like, I'm going to put my pronouns in my bio. And I'm like, do it. Nobody cares. It's only a problem if you let it be a problem. It doesn't matter. It's I don't put anything in mine because I'm like, it's not a problem to me. It's not an issue.
This shit reminds me of like, can you just imagine being like the Middle Ages and then fucking the royalty, or like, did you hear that peasants want last names now? Fucking stupid. Oh, so everyone has a last name. All right. Okay, you fucking babies. And it's just like, we've done this so many times.
Yeah,
it's just fucking old people, dude.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't need a last name.
Dude, the key is to be so black-pilled that when shit changes and you get older, you just go, good.
I thought you were going to say the key is to be so black that you just have a singular name. Just a solo.
You're just a number. No, you're the pound sign. Just something fucking crazy.
Not as far as Elon and Grimes are going.
Yeah, that's what that's where I went with it.
I'm just like, like black guys that just have one name, and that's just it.
Like Ja Rule.
Is that's two?
It's like one, like French.
That's first name Ja.
It's like
last name
L'Amour.
Rule. I was thinking like the comedian Earthquake.
Or the comedian Fruit Loops. It's two words, but it's one thing.
Yeah, that's just his name.
Yeah, I met him, and he was like, I'm Fruit Loops. And I was like, oh, is that like your stage name? And he goes, call me Fruit Loops. I was
Dude,
like,
that
okay,
rules.
I will. But
I went on this big thing where I'm truly a believer in your name determines like how you become in life.
Yeah, that concept literally popularized Freakonomics.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what Freakonomics did. They talked about like how your name affects the trajectory of your life.
What did they determine?
They determined that people with black names get racisted.
Oh, no. I'm talking about just cool names in general. Versus
but they talked about all of that.
Like if you got a name like John, how many Johns can you think of right now?
A lot.
But can you picture
John Hamm?
No, but I'm saying, can you picture. John Hamm is like an everyman. He's just a very beautiful, tall,
he's an incredibly
big-dicked.
important. Yeah,
But I'm saying there's nothing like outstandingly weird or interesting or cool about him, other than he kind of is.
I literally
Bad
can
example.
only think of a bunch of famous Johns.
So
John
maybe-
Hamm, John Stewart, John Bellino, the
You know what?
rollerblader.
But you can't think of the dozens to millions of other boring Johns.
no.
I'm saying,
What about Mac?
yeah, it's a great name.
I only think of Mac-Arthur.
It's that's what I'm saying.
But there's tons of. You're one of the other Macs.
No, there's only one me.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
met. All the other Macs I've met are secretly Mackenzies
Mm.
or McIntyres or just. I've never met just first name Mac.
I've met 2 different girls with the name Mac.
They weren't Mackenzies.
No, they were literally Mac.
Dude, hook me up. I want to go Mac to Mac.
One of them's a porn star.
Hook me up.
Oh yeah, would you date a porn star?
Absolutely.
Before retirement?
Before she gets into porn starnery.
No. Before while she's currently
Yeah, I don't
like
care.
going to work. Oh, okay.
That's
So if
the-
you were dating a porn star and she went to work and fucked some guys and then came home, you wouldn't mind?
I mean, I'd probably be like, "Hey, take a shower first."
Yeah. That's where I'm
It's
at
like,
with
but
it
like
too.
if your husband works at the coal mines, you know,
listen, the guys are gonna fuck him there,
Yeah.
and you got to be okay with that.
no, and you're just like, "Hey, work is work."
Yeah, dude.
I get it.
Dude, you go to the coal mines, you take a few dicks to the face, you come home,
Mhm.
your wife knows what you do, but you're putting food on the table. and
Exactly.
she knew who you were when she married you.
You know what? I would draw the line if I was making more money than her and she was a porn star. We'd have to have a
Yeah,
discussion.
you gotta stop.
I'd be like, "Look, this isn't. I will provide. You don't need to do this." But if she was like a successful one, I'm like, "Go get him. I'll be the stay-at-home dad."
Oh, so you wouldn't want? Well, listen, I wouldn't want to date a porn star if she wasn't doing well either way. Like if you're a porn star and you're doing like C-tier porns where like Chewbacca's just a guy with hair glued to his chest.
Whoa. That is cool.
No,
If
he's got to have a full costume.
Just you're talking.
I'm talking about like where they're like it's a Star Wars parody and they don't even try to like it's so C Studio that they don't even have to change the name. It's just called Star Wars. You know, like a Star Wars
Yeah,
exists, but and then the Chewbacca character, he's just got pubes glued to his chest. He's like they're not even trying.
I thought you liked amateur.
I like no. I like amateur when it's like, hey, do you want to watch me fuck my wife? I like amateur when it's like people in love making each other come.
No,
I don't like amateur when it's like, hey, I badly wrote a porn fiction.
You have to start somewhere.
You have to start.
And guess what?
No. You have to start somewhere. I agree, but I don't want to date someone who's languishing in the bottom of the barrel of
You
porn.
have to start somewhere.
If you were dating a girl and she's like, I'm in the top 80% of OnlyFans,
yeah, that's a brutal top 80.
you're just like, what?
Also, here's the thing. Imagine the type of girl I'm attracted to, and if she's a porn star,
Yeah, she's doing great.
she's
you're right.
I'm not worried.
Yeah,
I'm
only
not.
because you're only attracted to girls who would absolutely fucking crush in porn.
Exactly. I love it. We should start a C-list porn studio.
We should.
Or it's just amateur professional.
We should write comedies that just have porn in them.
They used to do that back in like movies. I think that's
know,
like
but
also.
I'm talking about high quality jokes.
Oh.
High quality jokes, low quality porn is our tagline.
There you
High
go.
quality jokes, low quality porn, dude. That fucking rules. We got to start the studio.
What is low quality porn?
It's just funny.
All right, you fuck now. What?
yeah. Well, it would just be we write the parodies, but the parody is more funny, and then sometimes we make it look like there's gonna be a sex scene, and then we fucking rickroll the audience like there's no
Yeah.
sex scene.
This just feels like all cinema outside of America. Where it's just like full sex scenes.
Dude, in France they have blowjobs and rated R movies.
Do they have
Full
blowjobs?
blowjobs where the girl's sucking dick.
I was gonna say they have them in PG-14 or whatever.
I remember when I was in France, I was watching a movie with that woman. I've told this story before, but I went to France for a couple days just to like have an affair with this woman who I was like in love with or
Are you
whatever.
still in love with her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I wonder how she's
say
doing.
her name. Maybe she's still out there.
Her name's Zhenya.
Zhenya.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
I
French
know.
lady name.
Anyway, so we were watching a movie and I didn't understand what was going on. Clearly, it was like English subtitle. But
Were
then,
you in
like
a theater?
no.
Oh, okay.
No. We were like in the hotel watching a French movie, but then this girl just like she's literally just like. I was like, whoa, this is a real movie.
Was this movie called Brown Bunny? with Chloe.
No, that's an
Sevigny?
American actress who does do a blowjob, and then she had to defend it to the American press, being like, "I thought it was it's a part of the art," and it was. That's France.
I'm on her side.
Yeah. No, I'm on her side too.
I don't think she wanted that though. It was her boyfriend at the time, and he was like an old French scumbag or something.
Oh, dude, French guys. I mean, listen, I love French people and French dudes. You guys are so good at so many things. Throwing flaming shit at police officers,
all the protesting,
killing all your politicians.
But Pepe Le Pew exists for a reason.
Yeah. If you're a girl, Frenchmen are not for you. Frenchmen are for the boys only.
I don't know about that.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah. We say a lot of things. Well, welcome back.
Yeah,
You're not
it's
dead.
good to be back. I was dead.
I had a few messages of people because on the previous episode you were missing, and I had to sub you in with Hobbs. And a lot of not a lot, but a few people were like, "Hey, yeah, you guys are joking, but is Shayne okay?" And it's just like,
no.
Oh, I was just like, tune in next episode to find out.
I'm more than okay. I survived the week. It was one of the worst weeks I've had in like a long time. I don't want to say it was one of the worst weeks of my life because I've had so much bad shit, but it was one of the worst weeks inside my own head I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
I think that, man, it's so funny because I have things like bad things kept happening over and over and over again. I kept having bad thing after bad thing after bad thing.
Missing flights,
cars breaking down, getting trapped in
you were
places.
hitchhiking.
And then it started raining while I was hitchhiking. Dude, it was so absurdly unlucky. I was hungry. I fucking was having panic attacks. There was a bunch of weird stuff that happened during the shows that I had to solve. There was all this other shit. I fucking hurt my hand. I like all this stuff happened.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, one thing after another. And if you were hanging out with someone, that is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, our flight got delayed. And like, I would be genuinely annoyed and I might even be a little sad, but it's fun to be like, you know what? Together, let's get through this. But when you're alone, you're like, this isn't funny. This isn't a story. Like, it brings me no joy to tell the story right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was just like, the stories are fun when you share them with people.
Exactly.
When you're alone, it's like, fuck, man. That's why I like traveling. I don't like traveling because I get lonely. I like traveling because when bad things happen, if I'm with someone, it makes it funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny when it happens to just me. That's just shit happening to me. You know what I mean? Like anyway, like if you fall off of a rope swing and belly flop in front of everyone, I'll come out of the water laughing. Mm-hmm. If I fall off a rope swing and belly flop alone, I get out of the water and I'm just like, motherfuck. Oh, I hurt myself. Like, you know what I mean? So
are the airlines getting worse?
They're getting worse, yeah.
Just every day?
Straight up. They're a bunch of them are giving you less room to put your bags. JetBlue made it so you have to pay extra to bring a bag with you. Fuck it, when they were the best airline, they're all delaying all the time. They treat you like shit.
It
Dude,
seems
the
like
flight
that.
attendants are just kind of like sleeping. I don't even know.
Good for them.
Well, I'm fine with whatever the flight attendants want to do.
Are the pilots sleeping? Are they
Probably. They always have been, dude. They know. They run that shit. But, like, it's very annoying. The flight, they just cancel. They don't care. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And the insurance you buy, like, doesn't help.
No, it's all a scam.
Yeah. Well, because you're like, what do? I buy insurance, and then what? If the flight gets canceled, you're just gonna fuck my plans. Mm-hmm. So I can't get my plans back. That's the only thing that matters to me, and they know that. It sucks. So yeah, they're getting worse. I was in the airport. I got bit by a cat
At the airport?
Yeah.
Really? An airport cat?
An airport cat bit me.
Was it just a wild cat?
No, someone had their cat on a leash.
Oh.
Because they got delayed, and they let it out a little thing, and they had him on a leash, and he was nice.
Yeah, he's on a leash.
People were petting him, and I was like, can I pet your cat? And the cat was loving me, and I was talking to this lady, and the cat turned over, it's on its back, and did the little, like, where they grab your arm
Did you touch his belly?
No.
Uh-huh.
And he just had my hand, and he was, like, nibbling on my hand, being a cutie, and then all of a sudden he just sank his fucking fangs into me so hard that I I was like gonna grab his head and just fucking juggernaut him into the ground.
That would have taught him not to bite people.
I would have fucked him up, but I didn't. I just let him bite me once, and then he ran away from me like I hurt him. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck? And the lady, I played it so cool, the lady didn't even notice. I didn't want to, like, make it a thing. She didn't do it on purpose. The cat is probably stressed out. I don't know. So I just went to the bathroom. I bled for like 10 straight minutes, and my hand legitimately hurts. Like, his fangs went deep enough.
Yeah, cat scratches and bites, like, they last.
Yeah, that
know
fucked
what
me
it
up.
is.
The wounds
dirty.
are deep. It like hurts to grab things.
It's their dirty cat mouths with like rat germs.
Oh,
And
I put alcohol on it,
you
but
probably
I don't
have
know.
hantavirus now.
I was hoping I get superpowers. I'll become Catman.
Catman.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what my power would be. I guess I would be fast and agile.
Wouldn't you just wear
like
latex?
bite really hard.
Wouldn't you wear latex suits and be able to? You'd have 9 lives. What is Winona Ryder?
Catwoman doesn't
Not
actually.
Winona Ryder. Michelle Pfeiffer. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I just backflip everywhere and wear
Yeah.
high heels. I mean, that sounds cool as
Dude.
fuck.
If I had seen Batman 2, not when I seen it, when the switch gets flipped in your brain and you have 15 minutes to just determine your entire sexuality.
Yes.
Dude, how many people saw that movie at the exact right or wrong time? They're just like, yep, I'm going to dress in all rubber now.
Do you know what fucks me up? You know what I was thinking about? What's the first movie where you saw someone and you're like, I'm in love with her?
That's a great question.
I think for me it was fucking Titanic, man.
Dude, I think Titanic.
I truly think Titanic was. She's so pretty. She's wearing all these outfits. Leo's in love with her. I identify with Leo because he looks young.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
young. He's like a cool, like, grifter guy.
she
I
pops
want to
a
be
tit.
that guy. Then she pops out a tit, and I'm like, okay, well, now my brain is like, this is crazy. And then they go on this huge journey, and then she's like, so, dude, I fucking watch that movie again, just ugly crying at the end, dude.
I think I know mine is I was seeing Star Wars Episode 1 in theaters.
Oh
with,
yeah,
Queen Amidala.
yeah, that one gets
And
you.
Is it Keira Knightley also in that?
No,
No, wait, who's her body double in that movie?
I don't know.
Isn't it Natalie Portman and someone else?
No, I think Natalie Portman plays her own body double.
No, it's Natalie Portman and like a second girl.
Oh no, you're right. I don't know who that other person is.
And my little I couldn't figure it out because they look identical now, and so to my like 10-year-old brain,
it's
I'm
not
like,
Keira Knightley. I will say
Whoa.
Keira Knightley in Pirates of the Caribbean was good, but I was already in high school. I was already just fucking trying to pull my dick off by that point. Just really getting in there.
yeah.
You know, just Blister City.
And so now I'm into weird queen robes and just whatever she was doing in that movie. Dude, Anakin had the worst pickup lines.
He did. Well, he was also a baby.
Yeah, isn't he like 8 in that movie?
He's 8 and she's 13. Yeah, she's 5 years older than him.
Good thing I think people tried to shame me for that before. I'm like, I was the same age.
Yeah, no, you were a child also. It doesn't
It's
matter.
cool. I was 10. I was 10 years old when that shit came out. Yeah, it's Keira Knightley. Get the fuck out of here.
It's Keira Knightley?
Mhm.
No way.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, she plays they play the same character.
That's
but
fucking
different,
crazy.
You know?
I had no idea about that, man.
Mhm.
Damn, Keira Knightley's hot as fuck.
It's crazy that they both can have careers
Yeah, they look exactly like each
at
other.
the same time. How many movies do you think they're like, Natalie can't do it? Get Kira. And they just swat like, hey, do you want to film my scenes today? I'm not feeling it. It's just like, you go do it.
There's those 2 redheaded girls. Who's the one married to Borat? I saw Hot Rod the other night.
Yeah, her name, she's way.
I watch Hot Rod, and she's so pretty. She's so absurdly gorgeous in that movie.
Good for
Amy
Borat.
Adams.
Yeah, no, not Amy Adams.
Amy Adams, the one that looks like her.
No, Amy Adams is more American and.
They look like each other.
No,
dude, I have them confused all the
yeah.
time.
Amy Adams is thicker in all the right spots.
I feel so bad looking her up as Borat's wife. That's really fucked up.
No,
and
that's
not
the easiest
like,
way.
I know, but
I
she's
just-
like an actress with her own career. But
No, when you marry Borat, you're gonna be known as Borat's wife.
Borat's wife in real life is the thing. Isla Fisher.
Isla
Fisher, dude. All right,
Yeah,
Isla
she's
Fisher,
got a
and then I'm
dumb-
gonna look up Amy Adams.
They-
Dude, fuck you. They
they
look
don't look-
so much alike.
they do
They're
not
not like perfect one for
no.
ones, but they look a lot like
it feels
each other.
racist that you have redhead racism. That they all.
Firstly, redheads are my. I don't want to out myself, but I truly think like redheads are my favorite
Yeah.
facial structure.
Okay.
Well, because they have a very specific type of like round face.
Not all of them.
Yeah, they do.
You're doing phenotype by hair color.
yeah.
That doesn't make.
No,
That-
dude. I like redheads. What can I say?
Sure.
I've always loved redheads.
That's fair.
I mean, everyone's gonna be like, Shayne, you like everything, and yeah, fuck you. I do like I just like people. I want to just get my dick inside of everything that I like. I don't care. As Isla Fisher, whatever her name is.
I'm waiting for the day where you're just like, yeah, I'm a furry now, and I'm just like, well, it's been good knowing
I wish
you.
I was. Here's my thing. I'm not afraid. I'm ready.
It's creeping up.
I want to be a foot guy. I fucking every time when girls send me photos, if they like have their feet in them, I'm like, am I into this? I like want to be into it.
I had a girl ask me if small toes are hotter or long toes, and I was like, long toes, so you can grip stuff like a monkey. And she was like, "Oh, thank God."
Well, all girls have long toes, so
basically,
dude,
stubby.
Any girl who talks about her toes has long toes.
Like long.
I can't tell you how many girls have been like, "I ain't really long toes," and it's like those are just toes. You're just so insecure about everything about your body because of magazines.
Yeah, magazines,
dude, for real. It's just like fucking
answer.
Teen Vogue fucking blew out your brain.
I think it's the internet. The internet has done a lot more damage. If we got kids back on magazines,
maybe our generation.
Yeah, no, I don't. We weren't scarred too badly because.
Oh, well, no, the girls in our generation are all fucked up, though. I would say,
dude,
magazines.
The girls,
did it.
You know what the thing that girls from our generation is? So all like 30-year-old women, are still complaining about low-rise jeans. And it's like
get over
that
it.
was like 2 decades ago.
Bitch,
they haven't been back.
Yeah, no one, and they were never in. I never saw them on people.
Oh, I saw Natalie Portman wear them.
Well, yeah, we saw famous people wearing them. Famous people of the body type you and the fucking Russian ballerina body type. But in real life, I didn't see anyone wear them. I saw girls wearing like normal jeans. I saw more guys wearing low-rise jeans than I saw girls wearing low-rise jeans.
That was popular back then.
I used to wear them.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was a fucking...
Did you have your whale tail poking out the back?
I don't know. I wore girl jeans for a long time, though.
That was a big, when we were in high school, the emo phase.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Jeans
I was like, dabbled. I always loved being the fucking, doing like feminine shit to piss off like the tough guys that would be in my like, whatever subculture I was involved in.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Mm-hmm. I would wear like eyeliner to hardcore shows, and kids would try to fight me, and then my friends would just beat the shit out of them, and I would be like, "There you go."
Is that what is queerbaiting?
Yeah,
where you're baiting brutes to attack you, and then you swarm them.
Me and my brother used to do it all the time, where we would like go to shows, and we're just like, before it was even funny. I mean, it's funny in Jackass at the time, but like we would just wear like tiny shorts and like crop tops and like. You know, we would just be as gay as possible at hardcore shows, and people would get, like legit like people would freak out, and like
they're struggling internally.
Yeah, I know.
And you're bringing it to the surface. They just want to punch their feelings out and not think about it, and then there you guys are. Getting them all frustrated and getting them hard.
Well, it's just so funny that they're just like, you got to take it seriously. And it's like, take what seriously, dude? And especially funny with my brother with his lerpy ass arms, because he just fucking, when he moshes, he just destroys people. I'm pretty sure he killed a guy once. He knocked a guy out so hard that we couldn't wake him up. And then he left the show, and we were like, all right,
he's
probably fine.
Off his own volition.
No, people carried him out.
He's all right. Probably.
Yeah, I think he's fine. But he went to sleep. But
you'd have heard about it.
No, we'd be up. Maybe. But it's just so funny. You just see people getting so mad at just dudes dressed like just being gaylords at a show together.
My whole thing is I didn't join into it because it was like, it's too much work.
Yeah,
I'm too lazy to put on makeup and gel my hair. I've always just been a buzz cut guy.
Yeah, you really are just like a whatever is chill. I like to be a hybrid. I like to be a little extra, but it can't be too much work. Like, I have long hair, but I don't do anything to like I can't flatten it. Well, no, I had someone else braid my hair.
All right.
But I don't like. There's a lot of people who are like, you got to fucking tease it, put stuff in it so that it looks like that. Or they're like, remember when people would straighten their hair? Yes. I can't hang. I can't.
It's always girls with curly hair who straighten their hair. And,
which is insane. Curly hair is the best hair.
No, and then girls with straight hair who always curl their hair. It goes. No one's happy with what they have.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
Which is why, I mean, I'm a hypocrite because I have a great full head of hair and I'm just like, buzz it. I don't even care. I don't want it.
True.
And that's how I'm not stressed about it, which is why I'm not balding.
I will say your current look is good, though.
It's all right.
Your mullet was good, and this is a good look, too, with the dyed hair. And the
going.
contrast between the dyed hair and the brown mustache.
I figured because girls with really blonde hair and then really dark eyebrows is such a look, and I was like, I bet it works the opposite way on women, right? So if you just have blonde hair and a black mustache, it probably does something. It seems like it works. Yeah.
The key is just to like look like you want people to think you're attractive, and then their brain will go, he's attractive.
Yeah.
It truly is. If you just do nothing, if
you purposefully put on a Cookie Monster shirt,
yes,
and some basketball shorts on purpose,
if you Adam Sandler it,
yes,
girls
then,
are like, oh, my pussy,
yeah,
just like get all hot and heavy for you.
But if you lazily put on a Cookie Monster
yes.
shirt and some basketball shorts, they can tell.
They can suss it out.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of guys who do a lot, but they do it in such a way that girls are like, that's not hot. Because they're
pickup artists.
Yeah,
who
yeah.
dress like magicians or something.
That dude who has the most makeouts, the world record for most makeouts.
Who's that?
Some guy from that Channel 5 video.
Oh,
the
my
one
God.
that looked like Chris Angel, except for like if Chris Angel was being Chris Angel for Halloween.
You know what it is?
It's so bad.
It's like they're dressing like rock stars, but they have no rock ability. No, it's just
no swagger. No, they haven't earned it. They haven't done anything. You're like, why do you have so many rings on? Why not?
Pickup artists are the worst. You should just punch them, kill them. Free open range on pickup artists.
Would you rather me be a furry or a pickup artist?
I don't want to answer that.
Answer the question,
think
Mac. You come home.
If I had to live
and
with
me
you,
and two friends you've never met, my friends I made from either hobby, we're standing in the living room in the gear. Which one do you want to walk in on?
I'm gonna go with furry.
Yeah,
I would
I agree.
Or what's the question? Would you rather have a
Would
furry
you rather
son
me be a furry or a pickup artist?
Because here's the key. Because if you're a furry, I know other furries are consenting. Where with pickup artists, I'm like, why is that girl passed out? She loves me, and it's like,
I don't think so.
I don't know what you're up to.
Oh yeah, that's fucked. I hate it. Yeah, the pickup artist stuff is too cringe.
Yeah,
I don't like watching people cold open to women.
No,
I understand that there's a certain amount of it that is fine, like walking up to a girl at a bar and like, can I buy you a drink, or like,
yeah, in the right place.
Yeah, or just hearing a girl say something and kind of like replying like a normal human being, or being at the beach and just being like, hey, what you're really, I would like your number, and then just walking away. But like, well, there's a lot of people who are just like, I don't know, they're just so aggressive and weird, and they have a tone of voice too, like they're doing a guy.
Yeah.
That shit fucking kills me, dude. I cannot hang.
Whenever I see a beautiful woman, my cold open is humana. Just I hit myself with a head with a mallet just to get the picture across that my eyes pop out of my skull.
My boner goes 5 feet long, and then my pants stretch the whole way, and then it goes right back in.
And if she responds kindly, then I pursue her.
Yes.
But if I don't get any response from that, then I'm like, all right, no, I'll leave her alone.
You know what I've been getting a lot of? Girls will message me and be like, so if I see you at a show, are you gonna hit me up?
Yeah, if I see you in a crowd of 500 people.
Yeah.
You better be in the front row with your tits out for me to notice. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, then maybe that'll happen.
Yeah, I was like, but then also it's so funny that they expect me to make the first move. Like,
yeah, they do. That's how society's built.
I know it is, but I'm like, you know what? You let feminism do it. It's girl boss. It's girl boss o'clock. This is the roaring 20s. For the rest of our lives, culture has shifted. Girls make the first move. Get fucked.
Nah.
If you want me, you have to make the first move every time. I do not care.
Society can say all at once, but the natural order cannot be fought against.
The natural order can be fought against.
Nope. It will continue being how it is.
Dude, we live in an unnatural society.
Yeah, we do.
And therefore our rules are unnatural.
The society has exceptions, but I'm saying in your core, in your caveman core, and your lizard core, guys still have to make.
I'll die alone.
Yeah, you will die alone. Even if there's like some billionaire boss babe, she's in like the WNBA. She has 10 companies. She has a giant barbarian sword and has killed 100 saber-toothed tigers.
Tina
whatever.
Stark.
Okay. You still have to make the opening move. She's not going to hunt you. It doesn't work that way.
Oh,
and guess what?
I'm so tired.
No, and this is why when a girl does decide to flip the switch, it's so out of left field. You're like, what?
I know, I love it.
So it works.
You know, my favorite thing is girls who hear this stuff and then they'll reply and they'll go, oh, yeah, well, I tried it and I got denied. So what do you want? And it's like, what do you think happens to men, stupid?
All right, you don't need to be that rude.
No, but it's just like so dumb to be like, I tried it once and I got denied, so what am I supposed to do? And it's like, do you think guys never get denied? You fucking idiot.
They don't understand. Don't be mean to them.
No, be mean to them.
We've had decades of practice.
No. If you're stupid, you deserve to be treated like a dummy.
No.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. To be like, I got turned down once and so I stopped, and it's like, so what do you expect guys to do?
Wait, you didn't do that your first time? You didn't think I'm going to kill myself?
No, I think it every time.
Oh, okay, so
I'm 34 and I have shot my shot and had people ignore me and been like, wow, brutal. I'm never doing that again. And I'll do it again, even though I'm saying all this, but it's fucking brutal. And that's just the way it is. You have to just accept the fact that there's an inherent amount of risk in shooting your shot.
Yes.
Honestly, the realness is that everyone should be shooting their shot for anyone they like all the time.
I think the problem is dating apps have changed that, where you don't actually get really rejected anymore. You just don't match with someone.
Girls still can't handle that rejection. I've unmatched girls on dating apps, and they've found me online and messaged me to be like, why did you unmatch me?
Man, you've got some real issues with these women.
I know. No, I'm getting so red-pilled.
I know.
And it's so fun.
It's our difference where I care for women.
It's the same thing.
I feel pity for them.
You feel pity?
I could save every last one.
Yours is worse than mine.
Yeah,
mine is like women have treated me badly and been like really like not respecting my space, my boundaries, or my consent, and so I'm annoyed with them. And yours is women are children and I will treat them like it.
I liked mine where I'm a provider and I save them from their horrible lifestyles. But
from their horrible lifestyles.
the bad choices.
So infantilizing. No, I mean, listen, there's so many nice women, but it is what it is. The negative ones just stand out so much more than the
it's
positive.
not just women. It's rough because everyone who is a good person is taken. Because they're good, they're worth taking. And so...
It's also hard when every gay dude who interacts with me or bisexual dude who hits me up is so nice. So, dude, they kill it.
Yeah, you know why? Because once you get to that bedroom,
it's
a feeding frenzy. Dude,
well,
guys, they put on that nice front because you're about to get fucked.
Guys do one of two things. They're either super creeps, but they're mega understanding. They go,
that's the opposite.
Let's fuck right now. I want to suck your soul out of your dick. Like they say some crazy shit, and you're just like, oh no, thank you. If you have to, I mean, I just ignore it. But or if you have to respond, or they hit you up in person, like let's fuck, and you're like no, and they go, okay, daddy, and they walk away, and you're like, damn, oh okay.
I remember when we were at the gay bar, and gay guys would hit on me, and I'm like, I can't. Sorry, I'm straight, and they're like, that's all right.
Yeah.
Just like, we'll get you. Don't let your guard down. I'm like, oh my God.
Whereas
we're going to fuck you.
And then, or they're just like, hey, I'm in love with you. Let me fucking treat you like a king and all this other shit. And it's like, meanwhile, girls are, there are so many nice girls who genuinely shoot their shot and are sweet. But like, I think they just handle rejection so badly.
I think everyone does. And
it's like really got me to the point now where I'm like trying hard not to judge all women based on these horrible interactions I've been having. A girl at a show in Appleton pulled her tit out when I told her not to.
On the show?
No, while we were taking a photo. She was like, I'm going to pull my tit out. And I was like, don't. I was like legit like, hey, don't do that though. And she did anyway. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then I was just like, get out of here. And you just have to like let him take the photo. Because what am I going to do? Cause a huge scene, fight her. Her boyfriend was there.
Did he was cool.
He was taking the photo.
He wasn't in the photo?
No.
Dude, you just got...
And she was just like, and here's the thing. I don't care that she asked. And
she didn't ask.
Sometimes I would be down
Yeah,
if someone's like, "Can I take my tits out?" I'd be like, "Fuck, that's hilarious. Do it." But I wasn't in the mood. I didn't want that. It was in a club where I'm working and I want to come back and I want the staff to respect me and I don't want to do anything weird. I don't know what the rules are in Appleton, right?
I don't think if
it's
you're
not the vibe.
If you're not on stage, then I don't think it counts as a show, so it won't be tied to you.
If I was in New York, if I was in a club where I know everyone and I'm friends with the guy, yes. If I'm in Wise Guys in Utah where I know everybody and I'm good friends with the owner and it's all in fun, I might say yes.
Well, I think Utah has weird nudity laws.
But even depending on my mood, but I said no. That was my decision at the time. Respect my consent, and she didn't, and it was just like, what the fuck? This bitch just pulled her one titty out.
You got tit raped.
I got tit raped. She pulled her titty out. I was like, damn. So now there's just a photo with me and this lady's titty, and I was just like, I get. And then again, I can't cause a scene. And then she left, and she was nice afterwards, but I was just like, that fucked my brain up. I was just like, I told you no, and you did not listen.
What did the people afterwards?
They were like, whoa, that was crazy. Anyway, I'm a huge fan. You know, they
didn't want up it. You didn't want to like, I'm gonna whip my dick out for this one.
I think I made a joke to them, and the one guy was like, I will not be pulling my dick out. And I was like, good for you, bro.
It'd be a good photo, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just dropping your balls out in a comic photo.
Yeah, that would be funny. That'd be funny.
Well,
but again, just ask. If I say yes, go for it. If I say no, respect me. But it's just like, so, you know, it just sucks. Some people have like, it's the contrast between the good and the bad. Like my stream, I have people banging from my stream. They're banging each other. They're dating. So fun. All these other people are raising money for each other. My stream community, their Discord is great. They all take care of each other. They're so nice. And, like, I love them. And they're like, this is the most positive, perfect place ever. But they don't know that secretly some of those members have, like, sexually harassed me, treated me like shit, and stalked me or sent me death threats. And so it's like, that community for them is perfect. But for me, I don't have the same relationship with it they do. And so I'm over here just like, oh, that fucking sucks.
I think that's every community over like 100 people.
Yeah, there's just one guy who's like, I'm gonna go crazy.
There's just always creeps.
Yeah. Have you been creeped? Have you had anyone anyone say anything wild to you?
No.
You're approaching the zenith where that will begin to happen.
I don't think it bothers me because
well, it doesn't. I don't think it doesn't bother you, but over time, when it's like weird shit, like when my stream community is like, they're all talking about how positive and loving it is, I'm like, there's a part of me that's almost jealous.
See, this is the difference between you and me. I have an aura of negativity around me.
You really do.
And it defends me. It is my armor. And so if anyone does,
smart,
I can definitely tell when like women like are trying to like, hey, you want some of this stuff, and I'm just like, no thanks. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. And then it just shuts it down and bums everyone out except for me. And I'm just like, yep.
That is true. Your aura of negativity allows you to do things like go to war with door-to-door salesmen.
Yeah.
And just feel nothing.
It protects me.
You like casinos. That's the number one way I know you're fucked up.
Why don't you love casinos?
They fuck me up. There's something about like old people smoking in a casino that really bums me out.
It feels like a really good or bad acid trip. Just all the colors, all the people dying, all the old ghouls.
I like
the happiness, the dichotomy of happiness to misery, in such close proximity.
Yeah,
is so beautiful.
I do agree with you there. Like, but
cigarettes indoors. Oh my god. True freedom.
Sometimes when I'm at Vegas, if I'm like at the Luxor or a nicer place and there's like people having fun and dancing and shit, and there's the creeps, I'm okay with that. But you are like, I feel like if we go into a gas station and there's a video poker section with fucked up people, you'll like feed off of that.
There was an open mic in Utah that was in a pizzeria, and they had video poker blasting at the open mic. And this is one of those open mics where, you know, the dirtbags would show up and they'd be like, I fucking hate my cunt of a mother. And some poor immigrant family from Pakistan is doing their best to figure out how to cook pizza. And there's video poker going on the side. And just one of those classic open mics where you're like, hey, that guy.
That pizza place is shut down now, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, never mind.
But those open mics. Those are fun. Where you're just like, hey, every family sitting in the back who just walked in. That guy's crazy. Sorry. Here's now my turn to try to bring up the energy.
Dude, the open mics at restaurants where like
Yeah.
you're just eating and now you're like, oh, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crazy. Can you imagine just trying to eat at a diner on a date and then all of a sudden there's an open mic and some guy is just doing his joke where Arnold Schwarzenegger comes?
Yeah, I've heard that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
It's crazy because those people don't ever progress and they
No.
don't ever figure out why.
Well, there's a
But
bunch
they want comedy more than you or I do.
Oh yeah. That's
all-
that's the funny part of it. The fucking
Where I'm one of those people, I don't want to do this. I'm at like, fuck. I just want to go camp in the woods. I'm kind of all right at this. Fuck. This sucks.
My favorite is comedians who are trapped in one weird hyper-specific time period.
Yeah.
Where there's guys who are just trapped in like the Clinton era.
Mm-hmm.
All their jokes are about like, and they're literally doing jokes as if cell phones don't exist.
Yeah, like they're just doing Bush jokes and Clinton and you're like, okay, this is 2021.
Yep.
It's just like, hell yeah, buddy. They still get laughs though from other old boomers.
Yeah, they do.
And that's why they continue.
It feeds them,
Good
and
for
they
them.
dress like it's the 90s.
Yeah,
and
the jacket.
they do the little suit. Oh, dude, that shit is fucking crazy.
It would work if they could smoke on stage. I think that would be good.
Yeah, they can smoke on stage in L.A.
Can you?
Yeah.
Why do we live here?
You want to start smoking?
Yeah, I'm vaping. I don't care.
I think you can smoke on stage in New York.
I'm back on my 3-pronged diet of low carbs, exercise, and vaping. And I've been dropping weight.
Nice.
Feeling great.
I got to start losing weight. I'm working on
You
it.
wanna start vaping?
No, I'm good on the vaping.
It's great.
What is my plan? I don't have a plan. Just eat less and skate more.
There you go.
Yeah, I got up. I was up to like 210. I got back fat again. I couldn't wear some of my pants. I was at 185 and then I went right up to 210, dude.
185.
Dude, I gained 25 pounds. Oh my god. I gained 25 pounds.
It's the pandemic.
In 4 months.
That's
so much weight to gain so fast. And
Are
I
you
wasn't
kidding
even
me?
eating, dude, but I wasn't even eating bad. That's the
Dude.
fucking crazy
4
thing.
months. That's weak.
For
I can
me-
gain 20 pounds in 2 months or less.
I just must have been like stress eating without realizing. I don't understand how I gained
Dude.
the weight. Because I was exercising during part of it.
I remember one of the very first times I started working out, I was like, I'm going to get really fat. And I gained like 10 pounds in less than a month because I was trying.
I remember that, actually.
You remember? I was eating.
No, remember when you told me, you're like, I'm going to get the fattest I've ever got. Do you know what's funny is you said that to me like 5 years ago when we lived in the same building together. You're like, I'm going to get the fattest I've ever got.
And that was
And
230.
You gained a ton of weight, and then here living in New York, you accidentally got over 230.
I
was
got to
like,
240 during.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And you're like, I got way over my like.
Well, that was a slower process.
You
I wasn't trying.
How did you do it though? Because what were you?
Dude,
you were eating. It wasn't. You were getting fat the way bodybuilders get skinny because you couldn't eat a volume of food because you don't have enough money. So it was the quality of food.
Yeah.
You were eating food of such a bad quality
No,
that
it was
you
great.
crushed your fat goal.
It was empanadas.
Oh
Just
man, those
carbs
are like,
and meat.
they like glisten with sugar. It's
Dude.
just like literally sugar and
So good.
meat and bread.
Yeah.
It's like if you just, dude, that is
If
the
you're-
craziest, most fattening
if
food.
you're bulking up.
yeah, and you would do the 2 cheese, 2 beef or whatever.
Yeah.
I would watch you. I would eat one and it would like make me feel sick because it was too sweet.
Too powerful.
Yeah, you really are. It's wild.
But ever since I've been losing weight, I feel like my brain power coming back.
yeah,
it's
it
pretty
helps.
wild.
When you get in better shape, it helps. It just helps everything. It's
Yeah.
fucking absurd. It's absurd how much better, at least I feel.
Your body is holding your brain. That's its only purpose. So if you got a shit body, if you're like treating it bad, your brain's not gonna have a good vehicle to work with.
I'll admit, some bigger people, their bodies seem designed to do it.
But I'm saying, how powerful would they be if they just started lifting?
That's not for me to decide.
That's for you.
But I'll tell you, on my body, I feel less depressed, better. I just feel everything feels better.
Well, here's my thing now. Now that I'm dropping and just on my diet, I wake up and my body is just miserable every day. But I feel smarter about it, and it's just like, fuck, this sucks.
Do you know
this is because nothing is funner than getting fat. It is the best feeling in the world to get
of course.
fat. When you're when I'm not even saying don't get fat accidentally because you're like depressed.
No. In your head, say, I'm gonna gain some weight.
I'm gonna get fat. And
yeah,
then,
it's fun.
Take like a month.
Oh my god,
gain 10 pounds.
When you give yourself permission, bro.
Yeah.
Woo, I have days where I'm like, fuck it. I ate 2 bags of Muddy Buddies.
Dude, so that's nothing.
Dude, for me,
firstly, so sad.
That's 2,500 calories or something. That's a day's worth of
I
calories.
could eat that in a meal.
I know you could. I love that you're just shit talking me for not being fat enough. I'm sorry that I'm not pro like you are.
I remember I have a friend who's really skinny, and he's always like he's struggled his whole life because there's fat guys who try to lose weight, and
the
then
XL
skinny
and the endo.
Yeah, and the skinny guys who can't put on things, and I'm just like, just 2 more bites. Come on, dude. Just order another slice. No, not cheese, pepperoni, sausage, no vegetables. Come on, what are you doing? And it was just too easy. But he can't do it.
Funny.
It's funny how your body will just like, no.
Dude, you know what bums me out is that I've been skating, and so I was like, oh, I have to lose weight to skate more. And I kind of just decided officially, I was like, you know what? And I thought this before, and then I started weightlifting because I was having fun getting big, and I wanted to be attractive and get a girlfriend or whatever.
Why don't you just be fat like the fat man in Metal Gear Solid 2?
I should.
The fat
skating. Oh, with the rollerblade?
Yeah,
he has roller skates and a rocket launcher, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of my favorite characters.
I wish.
Underrated boss.
I love how in every military movie they're like, give the fattest guy a rocket launcher.
Yeah, he's stable.
Yeah. But I was like, well, I got to lose weight to skate because it's like unhealthy to skate bigger. Like I'm going to blow my shit out. And so since I'm skating, I stopped going to the gym as much because I would need more time to skate, and that's not my priority. And I started stretching, and I was like, I'll do a little yoga. And stretching and yoga, nothing I physically do makes me feel better than stretching or yoga. And I'm so annoyed because stretching and yoga are my least favorite thing. It hurts so bad to stretch, and yoga is so fucking lame. And I'm to stretch, and yoga is so... Nothing makes me feel better.
I know you won't do this, but here's a pro tip for our listeners.
Okay.
If you are into psychedelics, you do a little microdose before like an hour of yoga, and by the end of the yoga, you'll feel it.
Oh, because you're breathing.
You're breathing, but you're stretching. Because stretching is like a meditation.
You want to find a yoga place and go with me here and review it and see how it is?
Yeah.
I want to see what the like lame New York like yogis. Because in Utah, the people who do yoga are just kind of like Mormons who are like, the religious part is bullshit and they just want you to stretch. And so if you do it here, you get like wook ladies who are just like, let's open up your asshole so spirits can get in and heal you or whatever they say, you know?
I went to a relaxation yoga thing with my buddy, and I fell asleep in the class and like started snoring, but I like and like woke myself up just because it worked.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Dude, she was the hottest lady.
Oh yeah, yoga girls are the hottest. They're so insufferable. I've never met a girl who's really good at yoga that I would hang out with you.
I will suffer.
I can't.
There's a difference between you and me. I will suffer for...
Oh yeah, for the body type?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I understand what I am.
Dude, for you are incredibly consistent with your willingness to do literally anything to be with the woman that
I love.
Physically has what you need.
Yeah.
Or that you love, sure.
You can love. I've told you I like a little.
You're just in love.
Some fangs on a lady.
You're in love with the fucking make and model. You don't care what car it is as long as you have the make and model. Is this a different Corvette? No, it's a different. It's the same. It's the same Corvette, different innards. You go, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Give me this make and model. That's you. You're an enthusiast. You're not in love with a woman. You're in love with a fucking chassis.
No.
Yeah, you are. You're just like, give me the chassis. I don't care. Oh, that's why you're so into mentally ill women, because you're like,
a lot of them
I'll get it on discount. If someone puts a Geo Metro engine inside of a Ferrari, it's still a Ferrari
That's
chassis.
not how mentally ill women work. Most times they're more interesting. A lot more interesting.
Do you think it's not more interesting to go open a Ferrari hood and be like, is this a fucking Ford V8?
Have you met a woman like that?
I exclusively only
What is that,
date
your
women
CrossFit girls?
that are. I exclusively only date women that are fucking. What's it called when you put the wrong? You engine swap a car. The fucking that are sleeper cars. Yeah, I only date women who are sleepers.
That's fair.
Yeah. Whereas when you date dudes. Dudes are like McLarens.
Yeah.
Dudes are like when you date a dude.
A McLaren, all right.
Well, no, but they're exactly what they are.
No.
If you want the hottest dude, he's also just like it all runs right. You're just like, oh yeah, this is what I'm getting.
No.
And if you date a dude who looks like a Ford Raptor, that's what's inside the Ford Raptor. Is the Ford Raptor? You're getting.
There's a lot of.
They're stock. They come stock.
There's a lot of creeps out there who look something and are completely different when you get to know them.
Not me. I know them.
Yeah.
I see them right away. I'm a great judge
but here's
of character.
Here's the
men.
problem. Because we hang around men and we are men and we know what men are up to, we can judge men instantly.
Yeah, I see.
And so that's why when women are just like, "Oh, Jeff Goldblum, I'm so attracted," I'm like, he eats people, right?
Yeah.
He has bodies.
Yeah,
he has living people in his basement that he like cuts a little bit of their skin off and eats every morning.
Jeff Goldblum is a fucking creep. Yeah, I agree with you. Every girl.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying
every girl.
Women's mandar is just as flawed as our womendar.
Yeah.
Because I'm
yeah.
just like, yeah, she's mentally ill. I love her. Whatever. She eats bats. Cool.
Yeah.
She's whatever.
Jeff Goldblum isn't even good looking. Jeff Goldblum is a weird van with a fucking go-kart engine in it. You're gonna get molested if you get in it.
Yeah, probably. But a lot of women are looking for that Jeff Goldblum experience.
Well, it's so funny because every girl wants the Jeff Goldblum experience until they get Goldblumed. And then they're like, there's a reason this motherfucker is so desired and so single. He's as single as I am. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's married.
No.
I think he's married.
I think he got divorced, dude. There were photos of him getting turned down by women in Central Park. Look that up. Look that shit up if you want some schadenfreude. In fact, I'll look it up right now while you talk.
Even Jeff Goldblum has to take rejection because it never gets easier. It's always, you just have to learn how to accept rejection, even at the top. Imagine being, dude, how rough do you think dating is for Jeff Bezos right now?
Not rough.
I mean, he still has some girls saying no, I bet. Who was that one girl who matched with the celebrity and then tried to clown on him on TikTok? She was like, I matched with this guy, and then I told him off. And it's like, you matched with him.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you trying to expose? I can't even remember the celeb, dude. I just hate when people, when people are the most vulnerable, and you're like, ha, I dunked on you. And it's like, I'm just trying to get laid. I broke up with my A-list wife. Can you not attack me at my lowest right now?
Yeah, that shit is so embarrassing.
By the way, congratulations to
Jeff Goldblum had a baby?
Yeah, he's married. I swear he is. You might be thinking of someone else.
No, I 100% saw a TMZ thing of Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum's fucking.
I think he has an open relationship because I see him with like 20-year-old supermodels, but I think he's still.
Oh,
married.
he was getting stalked. That's so funny.
Hey, happens to the best of them.
It does.
I can't wait till I get a stalker.
Jeff Goldblum and Emily Livingston. How old do you think Emily Livingston is? Do you want to take a guess?
Yeah, she's 32.
Oh, you know that?
No, I'm just guessing.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing she's 32.
Emily Livingston.
No, she might be.
Oh, she's 38. Wow, Jeff. Way to go appropriate, even though he's dated much younger. Not that it matters, but I was curious.
No, we've stated this before. If you're above 25,
yeah, you're allowed. Just
you're
do
an
whatever
adult,
you want.
and you know
you can fuck anyone of legal age, and you can date anyone over 25.
Okay.
Yeah, because what are you doing trying to date a 21-year-old if
Yeah.
you're Jeff Goldblum? That's not going to go anywhere. If you're dating a 26-year-old, yeah, she might actually want to marry you. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I'm all for it.
God damn it, I can't find this thing of Jeff. Anyway, there was a TMZ thing, and I will find it, of Jeff Goldblum at like Central Park going up to a woman on a bench, and he like sits down and he tries to get her number, and she turns him down, and the paparazzi caught him doing
he just
it.
like,
yeah, and then she leaves, and he's just sitting there by himself, like fuck. And you know what? Fuck him. I don't like Jeff Goldblum. I'm with you. I don't know why I don't like him.
It's our Mandar. We can tell.
No,
he's nefarious inside.
We'll put it this way: if I had a wife or a girlfriend and I was at a party and Jeff Goldblum was like in a room with us, and then I had to leave, I would ask her to come with me.
Yeah, no.
I would not leave her alone with him.
If
Fuck that.
If my porn star wife or girlfriend was like, "Hey, I'm doing a scene with this guy," I'm like, "No, please go do a gangbang with 10 black guys. Do not hang out with Jeff Goldblum. He gives me the willies."
My whole thing is fucking you gotta I lost my train of thought because I was imagining gangbangs.
Yeah.
Also, you specifically said black guys, which made me think of 10 guys with their shoes on having sex with a lady.
Yeah, they have their Timberlands on.
Why is it always black guys in the gangbangs? Do you think that? Why are they getting that work? There's not a lot of white guy gangbangs.
I think it
was supposed to be playing off of a fetish because so many white people are repressed and think weird stuff about black people and they want to fuck.
That would be cool to be racist, and then that's your fetish.
There's a lot of that. That's real.
That's what I'm saying. It's like my whole Mormon thing. I wish I was still Mormon, so when I jacked off, I thought I was going to hell. How good is it when you're racist and you're just into watching black guys fuck girls?
Oh, yeah, because
you're like, no! I gotta beat off. I'm angry and I'm beating off. It feels so good.
Dude, I bet it feels so good.
That racist beat.
Oh, my God. I know lots of racist girls fuck black guys, which is so weird. My friend Jay used to tell me that girls, he would like have casual sex with women, and they'd become friends with them online and find out they were doing like legit racist stuff. And he'd be like, "You let me fuck your ass." Like, why are you fucking racist? And it was just like a weird,
That's
like, what the fuck?
You.
It is fetishes. I mean, there's a lot of guys who are like, "I'm not gay, I just fuck guys," and you're like, "All right, bro,
more power to
whatever."
you.
I don't know what to tell you. I guess
there's actually I've watched this on my stream. There was a TLC TV show that lasted the entirety of one episode because of the backlash and outcry from what it was. And there's a bunch of Mormons in Utah. These guys are married to their wives.
Yes.
And they have a condition. They're not gay.
It's a condition.
They call it a mental condition, or they have same-sex attraction.
Yes.
And they are attracted to men, but they love their wives.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not gay. They just feel horny towards other men, and they have like meetings and groups, and they discuss their like danger level when a hot gay guy walks around, and they're like, he's gonna be a danger level 3 for me, and their wives are just like, yeah, we have a family and I'm cool with it, and we struggle, but I know deep down in his heart he loves me first, and it is rightfully so. They canceled that after one episode, but I wish
not rightfully. That show should have 9 seasons.
No, that's I want to see more. I wish that show had gone on. It's so fucked up, and these women are so beaten down. And
of course. Can you imagine? Like, girls don't even like it when straight guys are weird about eating their pussy. Can you imagine how devastating it would be to have a guy that understands your eyebrows are bad? Oh my God, if you're a woman and you just have a bad day and they're just like, ugh, your eyebrows, get your icky pussy away from me. Just catching your husband jacking it to like buff dudes.
I was also thinking how like funny it would be if your wife came out with SSA, as they call it, and she's just like, we've been married for 5 years, and I love you, I love our children, and I just need to tell you, I'm attracted to women. You're just like, hell yeah. Like it only works. It really only works one way.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Which is so funny because you're just like, okay, and what's the bad part? What are you doing? Like, so,
well, you want to kiss some ladies?
Yeah.
These straight dudes are so fucking gross.
And I know. There's I've had women get angry at me where they're like, oh, so it's not cheating if it's a woman, and I'm like, not for me. That's how I feel. It's. Because there's the whole thing, if it's cheating if it's a dude, it's not if it's a woman. And people get really offended, and I'm like, hey, I don't know why it doesn't feel like that for my body or for my brain. That's just how I feel, and you cannot judge me for where I draw my lines.
They think it's sexist because
it
you
is
don't
a little bit.
Well, it may be. But here's the thing: when people are like, it's because you don't respect women, so you're not afraid of them being stolen from you, and it's like, no. It's because I hate men, and I don't want to compete with them, and I don't want any other man to have what I have, because I want to destroy and kill all other men.
Well, that's why that's why I'm like cool with dating a porn star, because it's just work for them, and there's no love. It's only like 0.5% where porn stars are. You're like, oh, they're loving each other right now.
Yeah.
Most
That's
of the time,
porn I watch.
Good luck finding that.
No, dude, here's what you do. I go on Reddit. I look up the porn star. I find if she's ever done an AMA. You control F the AMA.
All right, this is good.
You find you look up favorite scene, or you look up real orgasm. She'll tell the person her favorite scene she's ever done, her favorite porn star to work with, or a real orgasm she had.
Do you watch?
You go find that real life scene, and you can watch straight from the porn horse's mouth.
Yeah.
You can fucking hear, and then you look, and you're like, oh yeah, she's coming right there. Or she really likes this guy, or she'll be like, I was dating this guy, or like some of them are just like, I filmed this thing on Snapchat. Whatever,
Yeah.
and you find a real scene where she's really fucking, and you can tell she's having a good time, and that's what old Shayne Smith busts to.
You feel like the type of guy who'd watch the director's commentary on porn.
I literally have.
Wait, that's real?
Yes.
Where they're just sitting around. So I was thinking here, that's not my pussy.
Well, no,
he's putting it in my ass right now.
It's not the director's commentary.
No,
but
I want
the
the
actor's
I
commentary.
don't want the actors. Actors never
I
have.
also love the fluffer. Any scene where there's a fluffer, I like the fluffing scenes. So there's one with this guy.
No, I want the camera crew, the director, the cinematographer.
Dude, I love when,
doing the commentary.
when the girls are like casually blowing the guy to keep him hard, and they're like making jokes with the cameraman and just like talking. That's like a real moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's real, and so that's what gets me off.
There
I
you
like
go.
it when it's authentic. So I have to watch the authentic shit.
You need the extended director's
I need
cut.
the extended director's cut.
The commentary
Yeah.
tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch them in different languages and subtitles on?
Dude, when I was a kid, before I knew they were fake, whenever there was a video where the girl was like, hey, you should let me blow you to the cameraman, I was like, oh, so hot. Because I thought it was real.
Yeah,
It was so hot to me,
It's
dude.
so good.
I would go do anything to take my brain back to that place, dude. Just being like, oh, she's going to blow the cameraman?
Now,
He's so lucky.
now you understand why I wish I could be Mormon again.
I wish gay porn was good. I know that there's some gay
It's
porn that's
not.
good. It's so bad.
I've told you before, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah, no, it makes me
'Cause
laugh too. It's so absurdly
Violent?
They really, yes, they really fuck each other. There is
Also, penises
amateur
are-
gay porn that's fun, but
Penises are just funny.
yeah,
And so when you see two of them, that's
yeah,
twice
yeah,
as funny.
yeah.
So. Oh, well.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? I guess penises don't make me laugh when they're on trans women. That's hot.
There you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, so I guess not all penises are funny.
Well, that's the podcast.
Wow, we did it. That was a one. That was a podcast. First one back from the dead. Hell yeah.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah.
All right.
You can follow. This is the normal episode. So
Yeah.
subscribe to our Patreon.
Subscribe to the patreon.com/Cowboy Boys.
Yeah.
That helps us so much. If you were wondering how to help me personally, that's the main way you can do it. Subscribe there for any amount of money you want, and you get one extra episode an
Well,
episode.
you only get the extra if you get if you pay up to $5.
Well, yeah,
I think there's
$5.
like 2 people paying like $1, and I'm like,
Well, hey, we appreciate
I
that.
appreciate it.
They're
but
important,
you,
but
you
if
don't
you,
get
you $4 more and you get an extra episode.
you get 4 episodes a month.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Anyway, that's fucking do that.
Leave us a review on iTunes.
That helps.
Follow us. I'm Dr. MacArthur everywhere online.
I'm Shay Dozer.
And-
Thank you so much, by the way, if you came to my show in Chicago and you didn't pull out your titty. I fucking love you. So many people were so nice in Chicago. There was this one dude who gave me a plaque. He was great.
What did it say?
What? I can't say. I don't want to say.
Oh, it's personal.
It's a little personal.
Oh.
Well, it also
Best
has
bathroom
it also
blowjob?
has that's funny. It also has to do with a joke. But
Oh, okay.
he's a fucking champ. Dude, I fucking love you, man. And then I got so many other gifts. Ash, she gave me and she knows who she is. She gave me a fucking jacket from my band that's so fucking cool, and just like so many people have done so many awesome things. I fucking love you guys. So yeah. Everyone who was nice was so nice in Chicago. Just a few shitheads in Chicago and Appleton, but
Hey, that happens.
yeah, it happens. And
That's fame, baby.
that is, and also they wouldn't have bothered me if I wasn't having a bad week in the first place. But everyone who was so nice, so fun, 6 sold out shows, fucking great. So I will say, Philadelphia? No, you're listening to this after Philadelphia.
Yeah, just go to your website.
Yeah, I'll be in
All your tour dates are there.
I'll be in what's that? Virginia? It doesn't matter. Go to ShayneSmithComedy.com. I'm going to be everywhere. I love you guys.
Love you too.
All right.
Yeehaw.
Fucking yeehaw.